Here's our mods. We'll see if the timer works. We're doing it. Game time. I need that hot iRobot lore. I'm hoping I can pull off like a mid to low 27. That's what I really want out of this run. Anything in the 26 I'd be fine with. That's RTA. 26 should be pretty easy with the load remover. Do 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 boo. Can't wait to use the mouse mod. What? What? All right. What? I don't even know what just happened. It like wouldn't go into the book. I'm gonna restart, but I don't know I don't know if you have to get the knife or just interact with everything. I'm not sure what happened there. That was very strange. I kept pressing X, but it wouldn't like look at the book. That's our problem. I think we need to go back to 56K dial-up. We have way too many Ks. 56 was a good number. We need to dial it back a bit. I want to be able to hear the modem when I pick up my phone again. Although I don't have a landline, so I'll have to get one so I can hear my internet. That's how you knew it was working. Dang, how long have we been sitting here? I guess we were messing around trying to have it load for like 30 minutes. I think that's the first time I've ever touched the door at 1 minute 54 seconds RTA. Didn't feel particularly good or anything. Bing bong bing. Dude. Just like to pay attention here. I'm really good at spacing out and talking to the wrong people or not moving. I've been doing that a lot lately where I've run like 2 steps to the right and next to the snake. But I guess I'd rather do that than go on the left side all the way up along the stairs. Because at least you can fix being on the stairs already. Coffee's getting better the farther down it gets. Maybe it just wasn't mixed very well. I only put a little bit of cream in it. Cool photo album. We're not looking at it. Still getting those random stutters, but do. Bing, 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 bing. Who's ready for some hide and seek? We're gonna find everybody. Do. Wow, I can't believe OMORI's it. Who would have thought? Just be patient with the one circle in the tree. We missed the early snag. If we try to get a browse at the top there, that might have worked. I was doing that at one point. I'll take it. I still think it's so silly that Hero doesn't show up until you get Aubrey in your party. We got like 2 more minutes of cutscene here. The beginning is very exciting. But at least it's a good time to sit and drink coffee. Let's see, the last time we were doing this, we had like the god beginning. We had the early boss, 3 turns, or 3 hits, Angry Mole, the single turn Happy Sprout Mole. Everything was right with the world. I didn't see what Kel hit for, but it doesn't really matter unless you're gonna crit or something. Double punch, you jerk. Oh! Let's go, Aubrey. I think Aubrey is like the least likely to crit. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if they all start with the same luck or not. The beginning part, you just want to try and not do anything out of the ordinary. Like run past the mailbox. Although that's not the end of the world. All right, Angry Mole, what you got for us today? It's absolutely mashing those flowers. Ooh, 13. That stinks. Kel needs to hit really hard, and Aubrey needs to, like, max roll for us to have a chance. Yeah, it's not happening. At least the Angry Mole didn't have a turn. That helps. Or it did have a turn. It just didn't do anything. We could probably blame OMORI for that. Low roll. There's not a chance. Well, he hit for 9. Hero did his best. It needing an extra hit is more common than finishing in a single turn. All right, gotta pay attention. That was weird. Usually I'm not so good at stopping my, stopping the turbo where I don't, pick any action, so it actually kind of threw me off a little bit. All right, so the earlier boss angry phase made this look a little better than it probably should. Good old picnic skip. Good Beep bop boop, beep bop boo. All right, you big lug, don't do it today. He hit every time in the part that doesn't matter. That means he's definitely missing twice. Next phase, extra kids! Do 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 do. Don't do it, buddy. What a legend. So we need him to get us to 10 energy because a single release energy like follow-up move here will kill him. So if he happens to miss twice throughout the second phase of the fight, we have to wait a whole other turn. Ends up being decently long because we just hold turbo because we're thinking we're gonna attack anyway. Oh wait, no, we wouldn't just attack. We would just defend again. For some reason, I thought we would already be in the animation, but we wouldn't be. So I mean, it's still a decent time loss though because we have to wait. But nothing run ending if you don't want it to be. It doesn't happen very often, though, so when it does, I just kind of reset. I'm like, it's not going to happen again, right? I'll roll the dice. Hopefully this doesn't get cut out of the run again. My first PB with the new route, for some reason, just 15 seconds of this was just cut from my stream and from the VOD. It was very odd. It hasn't happened since, and it's never happened before, but I guess that thought will always be around, lingering. But I feel pretty good. I practiced the thing that, ended the run last time, so hopefully that won't end the run this time. It shouldn't. Fourth spot basil picture feels bad. Just inhaling this coffee. I needed like a pick-me-up. It's weird. It was just like almost thunderstorming, and now it's kind of sunny out. Very odd. Very odd turn of events. I guess it's still kind of early. It's only 7:30. Hey, we haven't had a sub 1620 in a while. That's nice. So pending any, you know, big dumb brain moments, we should save a good chunk, which is nice. The download split's a little tighter. It really just depends on if I don't botch the conveyor belt tag stepping too hard, or if I actually am okay at it. Any adult conversations in chat? Well, you know, you're gonna bring up your taxes like that. We're gonna talk about it. God, I love that. It's so good. We'll definitely do some Suikoden 2 emotes because I can't have that, or runs. I can't have that emote made and then not run the game. How about those mortgages? Am I right? You are right, indeed. It's your favorite? It's your favorite emote I have? Nice. It's really good. I love kimchi. His art is just so nice. Fellow Retrosaurus member, Kimchi Raga. Go downstairs? Yes. Just kidding. This whole game's an adult conversation, but not for the same reason. I almost talked to the chores list. I caught myself before I was even at the list yet. That would have made me feel bad. I don't have the hands right now, but I will. Because I'm going to have to do the mouse thing in a second. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. There'll be a whole ass cutscene. I'll take a big old gulp just for you. We did it. All right, now I can do it. There's something nice about drinking a hot coffee and then having like a nice ice cold glass of water at the same time. Am I weird for that? Well, okay, well, you're null and void from the conversation, all right, buddy? I didn't ask you that, all right? Do you have a hot beverage of choice? Don't mind us, though. We're just warming up a little late night well done steak leftover. I feel like not like a hot cocoa enjoyer or anything like that. Hot tea. I don't personally like tea. Iced or hot. That's fair. I wouldn't have a hot chocolate, but I do like coffee. A good hot chocolate is like one of the best things. There we go. That's only a couple of seconds. Oh, it's only like a second off of the gold, I think. I know we got like a 20, but it was like a 20.1 or something. You tried peppermint? I don't really like peppermint that much. Well, it depends how much peppermint there is. Iced hot chocolate would probably be pretty good. Like a hot chocolate cooled down would probably still be just as good. I like lattes and stuff, and once you're like putting milk and stuff all involved, then it's just closer to chalky milk. Iced hot chocolate is chalky milk? I don't think so. That's fair. I'm like 50-50 on whether or not I want to... it's like literally a mood thing for me if I want hot coffee or cold coffee. I could go either way at any point in time. But my girlfriend is very much likes cold iced coffee in the summertime, so I feel like most of the time we end up drinking cold coffee, which I'm fine with. I'm a latte enjoyer, like I said. Ambient temperature issue, I get that too. That's why she's like, it was 89 degrees today, so she's like, I don't want to drink hot coffee, and I'm like, I don't really blame you. I mean, it is really hot outside, but it's, 72 in our house. I don't really know Celsius very well. I know it's like 2.2 plus something, I don't remember. But we usually at room temperature, and I don't know, when we're sitting on our couch, I usually have a blanket, so it's cold enough in our house, I think, for hot coffee. Gotta run all the way back to Basil's house. Once wasn't enough. Yeah, 70 is like 72 is 72 is considered like room temperature. Yeah, 100's hot. 37. Yeah, so like your 0 is like 32 for us. Our freezing points or whatever. Oops. Movement was pretty good except for that bonk. This forest music is just so lullaby-ish. Which I think it's like the point of it almost. But yeah, I totally get that. Like, if I'm just sitting in my house, I'm totally fine with like a hot or a cold coffee. But if we're on the move in the summertime, I'm definitely getting a cold coffee. Like if we're doing errands or something and we decide to get a coffee, I'm definitely getting a cold coffee. And then likewise in the wintertime, if we're doing errands, I'm getting a hot coffee. I know, I didn't really like coffee until college. And now I can't stop. Don't do it. That rabbit has been in some of the worst places I've ever seen it be in the last couple of attempts. Yeah, like most days I literally can't get enough coffee. I like usually drinking a coffee after lunchtime is pretty out of the ordinary for me.
When you have in the cold food about hot heat the food, why do they call it oven? When you have in the cold food about hot heat the food, why do they call it oven? When you have in the cold food about hot heat the food.
Those really are the tough questions, isn't it? The deep philosophical questions of oven. Cinnamon buns in our coffee? That's a great idea. I'm not risking it. I don't think I would have been able to get underneath it. Maybe I would have if with really clean movement, but not worth that. Doomed. Yeah, no, cinnamon and coffee is a good combination. My friend at work just sprinkles a little bit of cinnamon on top of his coffee every day. He thinks it makes him sophisticated. I tend to agree. Movement's been pretty good through the forest and through here. I mean, we had to do some, I played a couple of lines pretty safe, but otherwise that was a really good forest. I'm pretty sure I picked everything up. I think it's drilled into my head at this point, but we will certainly find out. Please. I'm just an everyday young man speedrunning OMORI. It's so good. I sent him 2 pictures and explained what I wanted in like 2 sentences, and he nailed it. Pretty much everybody who's ever done an emote for me, I'm like, this probably isn't the weirdest thing they've ever heard, but it's gotta be up there. Like top 5 weirdest suggestions. I Googled tax accountant and sent him a picture, and I'm like, this is what I want her to look like. I will say I'm pretty descriptive. Like what the picture I give is pretty obvious, but they always blow me out of the water. Like everybody who's ever made an emote for me has just always way above what my brain can comprehend. I need to put kimchi in my art section down below, and then I want to give him the credit for the emote too. I could credit the other person who does all the emotes, but I don't think she ever has stopped in my stream. But I should still do it just because I don't know if it shows you when you click on it. I've actually never really noticed. But I would like everybody properly credited if I can. Like, I think you could credit 5 artists, and I've only had 3. I don't know. I might have made that up. I don't know. I remember hearing something about 5, but I don't know. I haven't done it yet, so I really can't say. I mean, you know, like most of the streamers that I watch, I know get almost like all of their emotes done by the same person, so they follow a similar style. And I was thinking of that too, because most of the people that you work with, or at least that I've worked with in particular, will usually offer some sort of like returning customer discount or something. But that's not ever why I go back. I just genuinely prefer the people that I've picked already. It's usually like a price thing for me, but I'm never gonna argue with somebody who charges what they think they should be valued for their art. If I can't afford it, it is what it is. I have a friend who does a few small projects for me and doesn't want me to pay ever. And I'm like, I'm Venmoing you for coffee at least. It's like, if you're not going to take anything, at least get yourself like a coffee one day. Like the person who made all of my banners. A couple other random stuff. All right, time to tag step. That is like a really great emote. It's like captured perfectly. I was like, I'm not screwing that up that far in. I'm kind of scared, so we're doing this today. Totally fine. It wasn't as... I got a little nervous. I don't know why, but we got through it. I got scared at the long conveyor belt on the last one. I was like, this is where I usually blow it, and I'm going to take my time and just make sure we get it. Missing it would be far worse than taking an extra second to... Oh, man. Don't do it, bud. Okay, that was awkward. Artists are cool. I wish I was talented at like literally anything artistically. Musically, artistically, anything. The worst of the junkyard is over. We have one tag step. One tag step left, and then just the download fight. 77 attacks. I just wanted to respond to that because it was time sensitive. The other day I like straight up ran past Rosa, but I managed to actually fix the soft lock. Oops. I don't know where I thought I was going. So I wouldn't be surprised if we lost well, not lost time, but like maybe like a couple seconds. It wouldn't be a lot. This song is so good. It's truly a shame that we don't get to hear the latter parts of it anymore. All right, we still ahead. I thought those tag steps might have been bad enough to lose a few seconds. And then I took the safer route for the second part of the steps just so I wouldn't choke it up. I was nervous. I was a scaredy cat today. All right, let's make sure. Let's see where the wormhole is. I don't know. I got scared. It wouldn't have made it, but I still got scared. I was like, if it takes a step over, it's going to get us. It's almost time for the right warps. Ba-da-doo-doo. Good stuff. We're coffeeed up. I feel pretty good. I don't know. It was a slow Monday, but I'm not like as tired as I normally feel. I mean, it's probably not entirely not the coffee, but still good. It's kind of fun to start stream and just like practice something silly for a little bit just to get into the groove. Makes me feel a little better once I actually start doing runs. All right, ride 'em, Pluto. We used to just skip this cutscene, which was cool because it's very long. But now when we need our boy, Pluto is the whole basis of the wrong warps. When I flex, I feel my best. That was a little weird. Because I think I clicked off the screen initially, but we should be fine. All right. Gotta clear out this text real quick. So far, so good. This part's a little tricky. Gotta go back up to the mailbox. See what happens. Nice. All right. Like halfway there. So we're carrying, essentially what's going on here is we're carrying stored menu options from the mailboxes into the fast travel, and it's letting us wrong warp to areas we've never been to. I am so bad at getting into the taxis. It's like the bane of my existence. So right now we're still carrying this picnic state. There's a cutscene for Kel and OMORI here where it shows off this zoom up to last resort, and that's kind of what we're watching with the text over top of it. This part can be a little tight. We'll wait for the music to go away again, and then we kind of go. Nice. Sometimes we have to go back outside. All right, so far so good. Now we have probably the toughest part for me personally. We have to get back to the taxi quick enough. All right, we should be fine. All right. If you know where to click, you can navigate the Pluto menu here. That was pretty good, honestly. So we should be good. We need to hit that taxi before an amount of text boxes go by, or we could soft lock later. Heck yeah, that was good. Nice and quick. All right, now that we get to go to Last Resort early, we get to buy Rotten Milk early, which allows us to nuke every boss or every forced encounter for the rest of the game. Oh, I forgot to split, dang it. We'll just skip it. I completely forgot. We probably lost a couple of seconds, honestly, because where I think I split initially for the wrong warp is a little after, or maybe a little earlier than when I do now. So I lose a couple of seconds here, and then we probably just lost a second or two because of menuing. My heart's a little racing a little bit. The wrong warping is not that difficult, but it is nerve-wracking because if you screw it up, you soft lock and you can't fix it without having a save. So it does get me pretty nervous. But I think we did well. I think we're out. I would think we're still at least like a minute 20 ahead. But as is beating a major boss in this game, you get to go back to the real world and do very exciting tasks. Very speedrunner-esque tasks that we'll get to see. Ugh, gosh, nose is so itchy today. Nice, skip a little cutscene there. In that whole thing, we've actually done it quite a bit, and I haven't talked about it at all. If anybody's unfamiliar, we call it tag stepping, where you can take a step for like a frame or two as the tag menu's opening. And if you can pull that off, you can walk over cutscene triggers and things of the like. I was messing around with this the other day, and I actually used the touchscreen to run through this area, and it worked a lot better than just doing it normally. I was thinking about doing the touchscreen movement just because. It's like as long as OMORI can get there, he will run there. So it's just way more fluid than me bonking on every corner. Yeah, exactly. It was like way smoother. It's hard for me to do that just because I'm playing with the controller and I'm right-handed. So I guess it wouldn't be too bad because after you tag step, all you're doing is running. So it would be easier to switch to because I can still move with my left hand and then. But doing the glitches, I actually hold it like this. I hold the button side with my left hand and push everything with my thumb. It's pretty awkward. To do the wrong warping, half controller, half mouse. That's why I was thinking about like practicing the wrong warps just with a keyboard because it would probably be a lot easier or a lot more fluid. I keep using the word fluid, but a lot like it would flow together a lot better. Because especially when I get into the last resort and have to buy the rotten milks, I have to talk to the Jash. And like switch back and then keep going because you can only move with the mouse during that scene. But we're getting better with practice. We keep golding it by a couple more seconds every time. Getting a little quicker with the switching of the hands. And most of that time save is because I was doing at some point before you get the L key, you have to go into the room with the M key, which is when you come down the ladder, that's where the M key is to get into Deep Well. You have to go in that room in and out of it twice. So you're not moving blind later. And I was doing it during the wrong warping, which you can do, but you don't have to. You can do it after Humphrey. It's a little more consistent. So I'm saving time not getting trapped in there. That's where most of the time save comes from. You just have to remember after Humphrey, on your way back, you need to go in there. Or you'll be doing it blind later. Which moving it's in itself might not be too bad, but getting the M key would be challenging. Because you can't ever really hear where you are with your footsteps or anything. Oops. We overstepped. So yeah, in the OMORI route, which is the fastest route for the run, we don't ever go outside and get any of that story context. So we opt to stay inside and do chores because it's much faster. So these sections aren't particularly exciting, but they are faster. I mean, they might be exciting if you really enjoy cleaning or something. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. A big community joke used to be when we were going to have like sweeping ILs. I say joke, but I'm dead serious. And good old Irving here, I think, did all the routing, but like to give credit to Corellius instead because it's funnier. Or at least figured out the fastest steps to all the little dirt piles. I haven't seen Corellius on in a while. I knew he took that long break and then was doing some more bug fables. All right, you wait for the squish and then the shimmy that stops you from moving. There's the squish, the shimmy. Gonna try and play it extra safe and just stop 2 spots early. You technically can walk up an extra spot. But you can, you have to stop anyway, so it's not like it saves time to stop on a particular square or not. Got our next fear fight. Kind of works the same way. You just wait until the game tells you what to do. But we can at least prepare and use calm down early. Although this is my favorite, like, IRL fear fight. I don't know. This is like my version. I like this version of the song the best. It feels more ambient and spooky. There, we'll just calm down early, and then we can go back to holding attack. Because eventually we'll get the next thing we need to do, but you have to calm down first before using it anyway, so just get it out of the way. The music just feels like more in your face for this one than the other ones. All right, so we're only at 2 seconds down. I thought I lost a little more time on Space Ex-Boyfriend. There's no way I saved like time or something there. Although I might have gotten hit by one of the legs. I'm not sure. All right, good. The cutscene played. I did have it soft lock, where this cutscene just never started after the bedroom. After it was like panning around the bedroom or whatever. I don't know why, but I did get hit by one of the spider legs in that run, so it could have been that. Who knows? The game's a little temperamental with the wrong warps, to say the least. Mm. Ah! Back in headspace we go. But at least now it's kind of fun because we get to do things out of order. Bing, bong, bong, bing. Bink, bonk, bonk, bink. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Get a lot of money from our good old stair snake, but it doesn't matter anymore. We've bought everything we'll need. 21 rotten milks is all we need. I wonder if... No, because it wouldn't really matter. Although, like if Aubrey rotten milked one of the... I don't know if they do over half of their health. I don't know. I'm spitballing this fight up here, but it doesn't really matter. Just a quick little nothing fight. Come on, hero, don't be afraid of spiders. We're not gonna go in there anyway. This whole cutscene's about the like how the next area we're gonna go into, there's spiders, and Hero doesn't like spiders, but we're literally not gonna go in there ever. So, doesn't matter. With the wrong warping actually lets us skip that whole section. Here's the sprout moles. You crit a weird one, Kel. Dang, he must have low rolled on the one. We don't need this, but this will at least make the text fast. Crits on either the ones that Hero or the one that Aubrey needs to hit is nice, because for some reason it seems like she'll always low roll. But now we're actually going to go back and teleport to Deep Well. Because the nice thing about the wrong warps is that it keeps those locations available to us for fast travel. You know, we tag stepped around this whole cutscene with Sweetheart here. It's actually a pretty long cutscene. And then we don't have enough money to pay this toll. The guy tells us it's 2,000, and then when he gives us a loan for 2,000 and then upcharges it to 5,000. But if Hero does the talking and says he doesn't want to pay the price, actually gets a discount for 1,000 at these last two. So the Gators unknowingly give us a discount, or give us just enough money to get through both of their tolls, as long as Hero's talking to them. Dumb Gators. We got him. This is the run. Hopefully. What's going on, Crimson? We still got a long way to go and a lot of trolling that could happen. And I still got to do a lot of tag stepping well. That one's really important, so I just take my time. That cutscene's very long. It's like 40-something seconds. Whew. I am a little nervous because I've been so close to like getting a really good run, and I've been blowing it every time. So I'm just hoping this isn't the run where the bosses decide to troll me unmercifully. He's home free. So yeah, technically this is the last like dungeon area of the game we normally do, but with the wrong warping we can do it now. And because we can get rotten milk early too, we're only level 7, but it's the only way we'd be able to win any fights right now without like maybe a little bit of grinding. Humphrey's got some like lullaby-esque music in these parts. Classic dungeon where we have 3 tunnels that we have to complete in order to get to the boss. Their own little puzzles in each part. And the good thing about these puzzles is we don't actually have to go. If we know the answers, we could just do the puzzles. Unlike in Sweetheart's Garden, where we have to get, there's a password that's required to get through it, and we have to get the parts of the password from the 4 corners, or else it won't let us through. That whole part would be so much faster if we could just do the puzzle, or just like input the correct puzzle. Great last puzzle. We've done it. We've defused the bomb. Legendary gaming. Hey, what's up, Coyote? It's fun because in all these cutscenes where they're making clones of Sweetheart, each one of the slime girls makes their own clone. All of these clones are fightable bosses in the game, extra bosses. Oops. There's actually a funny little glitch in this next section. Where all we have to do is talk to this with anybody and we can run across the gap, but we have to switch back to Aubrey. Getting hyped for Suikathon. Seaglathon. Yeah, he's running every game. We just make him do everything. I didn't really expect that one to move down like that. That was odd. Maybe it was like finishing a move first before it noticed me. I just didn't expect it to move like that. Oh, that's a bummer. I've been running through here a couple times. I've messed this cutscene skip up every time. It's not really long, but it's unfortunate. I'm hoping I can be good with the rest of it. So not like super long. But still unfortunate. I don't know what my deal is. That specific cutscene I've messed up so many times in recent pass-throughs. That's my new yips spot. I don't think I'm gonna have a run in Suikathon, but hopefully I can help out still. Some new people running two, and I refuse to run one. That is not my thing. I will not be good at it. skip the rest of the cutscenes. I think that's the last tag step we have in here. Unfortunately, we missed the biggest one in here, but that's not the end of the world. We're probably just gonna lose a little bit of time here, pending how the lab goes. We still have probably the hardest part in Humphrey, in my opinion, is running through the lab in the last tunnel here. The slimes can be in just absolute terrible positions. This thing has been quite the troll lately. Ha! I was ready. I knew it. I knew it was gonna do it again. It was a fun little optimization is that you could tag while they're doing their... Aubrey and Kel are doing their... Or Aubrey and OMORI are doing their animations to cut cones or like smash blocks. You're supposed to do it on the last block in the junkyard and then tag to OMORI, but for some reason, whenever I do the conveyor tag steps as OMORI, I get the like serious yips and I like cannot do it. All right, we'll go down here because we have the space. I don't know how it didn't get me. I'm not gonna complain though. Maybe I can get out. Maybe I can do the tech. Ah, I couldn't get it. It is possible to like do like a little shimmy to the left and then come back right and dodge this, but I'll take one. This one can be quite the pain in the butt sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean it's gonna be a pain in the butt right now. Nice, we got it. Game? Thank you. Even though that took a while, that was still faster than seeing the cutscene. That's an interesting part of the tag stepping. You have to do it on every pass through for a lot of the cutscenes. There's only a few where that actually will happen. And that's one of them. That was actually a really good lab, though. Like, that should help us out. A one encounter lab is pretty good. A no encounter lab is, like, god tier. But one is really good, too. Because those slimes can just be in such terrible positions. And, like, you can outplay it a little bit, but it's hard. I used to never get hit by stuff here, and now I just get hit by things all the time. I don't know if the timing's just weird because of... I don't even know what. Big Molio! That's what that chonky sprout mole's name is Big Molio. And it's funny too, because if you save Big Molio and then go do the tunnel with Aubrey smashing stuff, if you were to not skip the trigger, well, it doesn't even actually matter. If you trigger the cutscene at the very end of the chase where experiment 667, is that what it's called? I don't know if it's 677 or 667, but that cat chases you, and instead of a hot dog falling on it, Big Molio will fall on it, and it'll be like, my task is done. So it's a funny little extra thing that happens. If you save them. But we didn't. we let him go. He's become one with nature. Nice, we didn't miss any along the way. Although it's kind of hard to do that here. It's a little more feasible in the previous section. So I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up overall losing a little bit of time just because of that cutscene. It's not super long, but it's long enough. We'll see, and we'll definitely lose time if the slime girls troll us. They do have a chance to use a AoE. Well, it's not AoE. It's just a move that hits everybody, which I guess isn't. I guess it could be called an AoE, but if they do that move, we just have to try again. There's no salvaging it, unless for some reason somebody doesn't die, but it does a flat amount of damage, and we're level 7. The only person who's close enough to having enough health is Aubrey, and she has 75, which is the exact amount of damage the explosion does. So, like... And then even if you were to have, like, Hero live, you would still have to hope that the next turn he's the one who gets attacked. Because OMORI is in the succumb glitch. Or not in the glitch, he's in succumb phase. So like if he takes damage again, the fight's over. We'll see. Hoping they'll be nice today. Really, the best case scenario is if they do an individual attack that hits Hero, Aubrey, or OMORI, really. We just don't want Kel to die. Because if Kel gets all of the levels from this and Humphrey, he'll be faster than Sweetheart when we get there. Nice. That's good. Sorry, Hero, but that is good. How did that still gold? I think that's honestly just how good that lab segment was for me compared to my PB. Because I missed a whole cutscene that I didn't miss. So really just, we don't, I don't know. We don't want anybody to die really, but I guess either Hero or OMORI getting hit here. That's still not good because we can only use 2. We'll just do this. It's still going to take another turn. So kind of hopefully we hit OMORI. And hopefully he doesn't kill Aubrey here. Nice. All right, we'll be good. Oops. We just needed OMORIs, so. That was a little scary, I won't lie. That fight is always kind of scary just because it lasts so long. But the good thing about this fight is everybody comes back to life for the part where you actually get all the experience from it, so. I will take it. I'll take that, honestly. I'll take not losing time. Now, I think we should be good. So I mentioned way back when we were doing the wrong warps that when we come back to that part, we could soft block. I don't think that's going to happen, but I guess it's always there in the back of our minds. Usually the text box that we get out on is okay, or it has been okay for me, so I think we're okay. But you never know. Prepare for heartbreak always. Casually play 4 for 20 hours. That would be honestly kind of low-key funny. Yeah, I don't know. Five is seemingly against the wall for happening. All right, now we run out. Hopefully we don't soft lock. I don't think we will. But I think I'm trying to convince myself more than anybody watching. Nice. Okay, so the fact that we can run means we didn't soft lock. Let's go. We did it. So right there, we just did all of the movement down the ladders and stuff in the dark. I had messed that up tremendously in the last attempt, but I practiced it over the weekend. And look at that, we did it. Imagine doing something blind and not knowing how to do it. Couldn't be me. So yay for us. Now we have to run into the M key and out of the M key room twice. All right, go to Firefly Forest. And then the picnic cutscene here will finally finish and it'll actually warp us a little up the ways. Nice. Woo woo! Not sure how we really saved like almost over 20 seconds. I guess maybe that was just how crazily bad the O key was for me or whatever, but I'm not gonna question it. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'll just learn 5 before Suikathon and do it myself. Do you think I can do it? I was kind of hoping that at some point I would have gotten the sub 550 in any percent and I could have learned 108 star in time to do it during the run, but I have not even done it at all, so I wouldn't want to do it. I mean, I guess technically it's in September, so there's time, but I wouldn't want to commit to that. I don't really have the time to commit to that. Seeing as it's something I can only run literally on like a Friday or a weekend. I don't have 7 hours. So we should be in really good shape here because Kel got all of the levels we need. He should be faster than Sweetheart when we get there. So we shouldn't need to heal after the Surmaxes. God, somebody is like shooting off fireworks or something, and it startled me the first time, and now it's still startling me because I can't. It's just so random when they're happening. Nah, we didn't get this one. Yo, what's up, Mr. Noda? I'll have time for that in a second. That's a pretty short cutscene to miss. I cannot do this one to save my life. I haven't done this in PB yet either, so this isn't gonna kill me. It's just annoying. It's like a, I don't know, a 10-second cutscene. It's not that bad, but it's annoying. Straw glasses? Oh, I didn't understand what you meant at first. And I was like, I thought you meant like hay, like straw. And I was like, what would that matter for being thirsty? You're right. I need like a drink cap. So even though we missed that cutscene, I still haven't done it in a run yet. For whatever reason, that one, I'm going to blame the yips on that one too. I still can't do it. So I think once we're in the dungeon, if we get caught by the second one, like when we're running past, I am going to just take the fight early instead of it blocking the door, possibly. if we have good movement, we should be able to pass it without it noticing, but I have yet to do that because I'm bad. We'll put that out there. We'll put that in the universe. Your boy is poop. So as long as everything goes according to plan with Sweetheart, we should actually save a decent amount of time on her, because I keep dying to her because I didn't realize that the reason Kel was faster is because he was probably getting the levels from Slime Girls. So I was just like, he should be faster, and then we were just dying. Because you can heal and just live. Maybe I should just heal just to be safe anyway, because this run's not worth throwing away over like a few seconds. I might just do that anyway. I might just be not greedy. We'll see. We'll see how saucy I'm feeling in a few minutes. And by a few minutes, I mean like 20. Do 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 dee dee. There's also a few other tag steps that I missed that we can reel in a little extra time as well, like the orchestra cutscene with Kel. I can tag step that, but I keep messing it up. All right, here we go. This part's important. Well, not important, but like movement is tight. Oh my gosh, Mustache Mole was Rosa this whole time? Can't believe it. Yeah, it's gonna see me, that's okay. It's all right, we got it. We did it. So even if the first one sees you, as long as you're good with the second one, you can skip them both. Good to know. I remember, so what I do remember, so we were talking about what took my playthrough so long. There was a good 15-minute portion where I didn't know what to do here. I didn't know that if you just ran up to the spikes, Mary would let you through. So I was like, how do I get through here? And I kept running back and forth for like a good 15 minutes. It was a long time. And then doing this whole part of the dungeon this way, we get to hear by your side for the rest of the time that we're down here, which is nice. Little extended picnic cutscene music. Do 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 do. Alt prisoners. I do always like the game show sign that just says the dungeon with flashing lights around it. That's pretty funny. The dungeon. Let's make a cake. So flour and eggs, salt, butter. Just gotta check myself, make sure that's... I don't have notes, I'm just talking out loud, but don't want to make... If you screw up any of the cake ingredients, you have to make it twice. And that's not good. sugar, and the butter. Because it's probably hard to say, but this person is giving us bad directions. Like, he calls the flour and the eggs, I think, flowers and ping pong balls or something. There it is. He's doing it all. Seaglathon. It's gonna be sick. Do them all. We have to stall. Hero, no, he died. All night streams? I ain't doing any night streams. You can just forget me. I'm going all the way across. I'm done doing overnight stuff. If it's either do an overnight run or not be in the marathon. Oh, look at the sprout mold that's on top of the roof. I like that one. But if it's either do a night run or not be in the marathon, I will not be in the marathon. I'm too old. Right? Yeah, I'll actually do a run of Ayuden Rising. You want to know a fun fact about that? I haven't even beaten Ayuden Rising yet. You know what? I mean, honestly, I don't mind doing like a shorter run, but if it's literally going to be a run that's all night for like 6 hours, like no more. Like, I wouldn't mind doing, like, this is completely irrelevant because it's not a Suikoden game, but if I was doing, like, Hylix in a marathon, like, you can start at, like, 1 a.m., like, I'll do that. That's not that bad. That's 30 minutes of my life. Yeah, I know. I just never finished it. I was committed to doing all of the stamps, and it kind of burnt me out. I should have just finished the game and then did stamps. Just making it 500%. Just a made-up run that nobody's done. I'll route it during the run. It'll be perfect. I've only even ever played Suikoden 5 once, and I don't remember how to do any of it. Five stamps left. I have a lot. I have a lot of stamps left. I don't have a lot of actual game left, though. Like, I could probably go and beat... If I loaded up the game, I can probably go and finish it in, like, a half hour, hour tops. I just didn't. And now here we are. Don't worry. Everybody's just mentally prepping for Ayuden 100 Heroes. Which will be like a 20-hour speed run probably because we all want to run it so bad. How's my voice? Scale of 1 to 10. Yeah, 10 being an angel. An 11, let's go! I'm going on tour, everybody. With that endorsement, we start our music career. See you in the garden. Dun, 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 dun. For a singing performance at Sweekathon, let's go. Is there even like a song I can sing? I'll just sing Creed. With arms wide open. Is that Creed? I confuse all of the butt rock people. You karaoke the Woven Web intro song? That sounds like a classic SRD scam. Like 100%. I'm a little unfamiliar with. Yeah, I'm confused. I was confused where to skip this. That's okay. If we can get the cutscene in here, though, we'll be in good shape. So it's a step before. And then a step onto the stairs. No, it's 2 steps before. All right, well, we're not getting this. Whatever. It's fine. I didn't do this in PB either, so we're not losing any time to it. Encouraged. Your donations are encouraged. Go, Kel, go! I was a little awkward, but I did it. Kel's party was victorious. We didn't even skip the cutscene. We're leaving like a full. We probably left like a minute on the table with these cutscene skips right now. Feels bad. All right, whole garden. Let's do these cutscenes. Let's do these tag steps. Let's do them. And then I probably will heal, even though we should be fine. What's up, Violet? Yeah, this is a great run. I probably could have beat that there. I didn't trust myself. It's a good run. We're having a good time. Can't complain. Hope you're doing well, though. Hope you have a good Monday. That one scares me. I hate, like, I don't know. I'm just nervous. I'm not gonna make it. It's okay. Oh, hell yeah. That's great news. Nothing like a Monday meeting getting canceled. That is the adrenaline rush I need on a daily basis. And you had 2 basically canceled meetings. That is next level. I gotta wait. It's okay. Sweet jelly-filled donut. Fine. You're allowed in. Sunny's heart. It makes sense. See, he was faster, so we're gonna save a lot of time here. She missed anyway, what a loser! Woo woo! That's just because we didn't die 1,000 times. That split could just be so much better too if I just get a little better at the tag steps. Well, basically in there is like essentially not much left of this. We've beaten all of the bosses. It's just a bunch of movement and cleanup. You can do it. We're gonna do it. We're basically in there. The only thing that could go wrong is if I didn't do the in and out of the M key room correctly. Like if I didn't actually go in and out twice, because then we'll have to try and navigate that entire segment blind, which won't be fun at all. It's possible, but it won't be fun. Doom, 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 doom. Hopefully, I've been saving time for just moving better overall, so hopefully that just remains the case. In this part too, I hope. But this section really is just like a ton of movement, so, and then like dishwashing RNG, there's just a lot. So we'll see. We'll see. It just gets the heart pumping, even though there's really just not much, there's nothing concerning left. But I've been doing my best to try and get this run for the past like week when we've been on the pace, and I can finally see the finish line. There should be 2 keys left. Woohoo! Perfect timing. Although this is probably one of the least exciting parts of the entire run. But you got to see the chunky sweetheart time save. I did all my submissions for RPG Limit Break the other day, but none of them chunky because it's spoiled milk. Exactly. I did all my submissions, but none of them saved. And I'm kind of happy that well, I could have edited it, but now I feel confident giving my estimate for this game with a run like this. RNG, take the wheel. Metal fork. The frying pan. I like how this list is totally random. A very big bowl. A polka dot mug. I think there was 5 things left. The wine glass. Good old chopsticks, a metal spoon. #1 mom mug. Ah, we didn't break anything. Let's go. That's so funny. I think it's an 11% chance to break any of the dishes, although I find it kind of strange that you could even break like a metal fork or a spatula or a frying pan. I'm pretty sure at this part I wasn't paying attention for like a couple of seconds during my PB and I didn't really start walking right on time. Boop, boo, doo, 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 doo. It's very true. He did get swole. He went from level 7 to like level... I actually don't know what level he is after Sweetheart. He doesn't know how to regulate. What am I supposed to do with this newfound power? His knife skills are ridiculous. It's got our last fear fight. You know, and then the reason we don't get like the M key while we're passing it, we need to at least have keys to pick up after the L key, or else the game will soft lock. So that's why we leave some around. All right. This fight's funny because you actually get a turn in before it's fully loaded. Persist, Sonny, persist! I'm pretty sure the steak's already cooked. It does say it's well done. I just don't think his sensitive tummy can handle a good old late night well done microwave steak. Leftover. It's crazy that like 10 minutes of this ending scene is just getting back to Headspace from the end of Sweetheart to now. All right, well, we have the ghost in our bed. Are we truly blessed? What? Truly blessed. It's like a 50-50 chance that Mary's ghost will be in your bed and you have to like leave and enter again. At least I think it's 50-50. I don't know. More info has come out. I did go on a pretty long hiatus of this game to pursue other interests. Hiatus. Hiatus. See you later, Sonny. It's Dream World time. High anus. I don't know about that one. I am the Sunny now. Look at me. I am the Sunny now. That is kind of what happened. That is kind of the ending of this route in a nutshell. All about that one. I'll take your word for it. I don't care that I took a couple extra steps there. I'd rather not run back into the log like a stupid. Yeah, what's up, Crazy? Congrats on improving your world record again in Parasite Eve. Ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary pals. Crazy awesome. Official world record holder for Parasite Eve. Even more than the last time he was here. It is very impressive. But also, yes, I am glad that you installed it, and I hope you enjoy it when you play it. It's a lot of fun. Well, absolutely one of my favorite games I've played in the last 5 years. It's a good question. I like the snake pole that goes up and down here. Because we already went through here. It took me about 20 hours, which I'm finding out is a long time. I guess it's a long time for how little side content I've seen. But yeah, it has probably that much time into it. Like, you could easily sink 40 to 50 hours in a casual playthrough if you're attentive. I'm not a real fan of the game. I've only done like 400 hours worth of speed running. But I hate it. I hate every moment of it. I've been speed running this since like the very beginning. Patch 1.0. Yeah, exactly. I dislike it so much that I'm beating it as fast as possible. That's it. There's nothing else to say. Just We're there. We're getting there. Another 15-ish minutes. Oh, heck yeah. Waste those points. Nothing is a bigger flex than saying, I'm taking my Steven Seagal Bitcoin Gen 2 and throwing it away. what's up, Crimson? Welcome to the stream for the very first time. I appreciate you using your hard-earned Steven Seagal Bitcoin Gen 2 to let me know. Gen 2. Am I positive there's a Gen 1? No. But I know that there was rumblings of a Gen 2. You're all asking for it now. Uh-oh. Gen 2 and 4 are overrated. We're not talking about Pokemon. We're talking about Steven Seagal here. Have some respect. The man's been in films, for God's sakes. Whoa! Jeez. I get it, all right? I'm glad you caught that. Wait, did you? I didn't notice, but now I did. Thanks for using the channel points to get noticed. It worked out perfectly, just as I intended. Hey, you're here for the end of a good run too. This is satisfying. I am actually happy with everything that's going on. My Shailene! I'm definitely in Woodley mode right now. I have Kyle Chandler too. That's definitely still my favorite part. She's a real person. I thought she was like Mario or Sonic. What a treat of a video. I think if you do exclamation point Woodley or Shailene, it should, I think it's Woodley, pulls up the whole video on Twitter. I think. For anybody who's curious what we're even talking about. Woody from Toy Story. This guy. This guy's here to ruin our good time. What does he say in Kingdom Hearts 3? This guy grew up without a dad or something. Or like no one's loved you. Woody drops the hammer in Kingdom Hearts 3. Uh-oh. I've never played. I cannot speak to the quality of Kingdom Hearts 3. But I do hear mixed opinions of it. Ooh, dang, good line. I didn't know I was going right for it. Is this the first side scroller? Thank you for the video. Yeah, it's very funny. I like weird pop culture things like that. Yes, my Shailene just went Woodley mode. Oh yeah, definitely one of the most educational things you'll ever look at in your life. No doubt about it. Yes, I just got a producer credit. One of the best videos on the internet, okay? I also like the one where they talk about the new Hollywood like child actor that they have to be obsessed with or something. That's also really funny. He's the new hunky teen on the Hollywood scene. My glory days. Oh, I should just hold left there. That'll make that a little more optimal. The fact about the video is it's funny because Shailene Woodley's not relevant anymore. That's what makes it funny. I would say she was at least relevant. She's an actress. She was in the Divergent movies. She was married to Green Bay Packers, or not married, dating Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers for a while. Currently not together. She might be crazy. I don't know. Yes, that is who Shailene Woodley is. Oh god, that stranger scared me. Go in the door. Stranger danger. Just like the Eagles. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, Mr. Noda. Imagine believing in Aaron Rodgers. It's a figment of your imagination. Stop believing in that nonsense. At least the Eagles won a Super Bowl in recent memory. When did Aaron Rodgers win the Super Bowl? In like 2010? I was in college. What movie? Divergent or the Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans? The diverging tangents we're going on right now. Divergent. I've never seen them personally. I've actually never watched a single thing Shailene Woodley's been in. I mean, You could black out for the rest of your life and they'll still win more. They'll still have won more Super Bowls than probably 90% of the teams in the NFL. Oh yeah, she was in Fault in Our Stars. That's true. I never saw that though. That was a really good joke, Seglance. I believe you, but that joke. I'll tell you how good they are in one word. Not. Definitely gets the point across, I guess. No, I got it. I understood. We're finally confronting the stranger who looks strangely like Basil. Wrong. Probably true. I'm sure they weren't like amazing movies. They're just like YA mishmash movies. Just one of that was like the huge period of YA novel movie adaptations. And they're like trying to capitalize on the Hunger Games popularity by doing a different movie. It did not work. I think I've only seen the third Hunger Games movie out of all of them. I think there is only 3. The only thing I remember, the third one had 2. Okay, so that's exactly what happened. I saw part 2 of the third movie, and that's it. In theaters. That one's the one with Emma Watson and who else? Yeah, they were all in it. The only thing I remember about Divergent, the second part of the third Hunger Games movie, is that the one person's name was like PETA or something. Yeah, we're volunteering C gets tribute. PETA Malark, or whatever his name was. I don't know, man. I said I only saw part 2 of the third movie. What do you want me to say? I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. That dude who did play PETA or whatever his name was in like a Hulu show that has like a couple seasons. I forget what it's called. I think we will save actually a couple of seconds here. Nah, I sat there and watched it like a normal person. I wasn't gonna understand it anyway, so I was just like, yep, here it is. It was actually pretty, if I recall, it was actually pretty like graphic. Like a lot of people die and it's pretty graphic. I wasn't unentertained. I just didn't really understand what they were doing and why they were doing it. I don't remember that. I've never seen the show. I think the whole series, I think the whole thing is serious. But I was knowing that it was like a YA novel, I was pretty thrown off by the graphic deaths that I remember seeing. There's like this black tar stuff or something, and if it like touches you, you get like impaled, and this person gets like impaled a bunch of times. I remember that. I don't remember the bee death. I talked to Mary, so maybe we won't save time. I was holding turbo for no reason because we're having this conversation. I mean, I'm not like knocking YA stuff. It has an appeal for a reason. Well, geez. Woo woo! We did save a couple of seconds. Look at that.